Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me for y'all in my Hobonichi cousin. This one is very special because I'm using our brand new Progress Not Perfection Winston kit. This just released in the shop and I'm so excited about it. I love the color scheme and the message and just everything. So I have that, and then I also have my pens for the week. I'm using my TWSBI Eco fountain pen to write on the planner paper. And to write on sticker paper, I pulled out this Pentel Energel liquid gel ink in 07. As usual, I will link this planner, the pens I use, my shop, and any other sticker shops I mentioned in the description bar down below. Now let's get started. This is kind of a fun week because I was coming home from a vacation. So the first day I was still on vacation and then we go to the rest of the week. Let's put down... I think I want to put down this Winston box in the top left corner. He's so cute. Now, let's do our date covers. It is a really rainy day as I'm sitting down to plan this week. So nice and cozy, just at home with my stickers. I love it. And y'all might hear some rain sounds in the background because I think I mentioned it before, I'm right beside a window at my desk here. So as many of y'all know, I recently got a passion planner and I have done a couple of videos in it so far. And I've used a few stickers, mostly just decorative Winstons, nothing super functional. But I was wondering if any of y'all are in the Passion Planner, and if so, would you be interested in stickers for it, functional stickers sized exactly for it? I honestly haven't given a ton of thought as to what type of stickers I would make because that planner is so different and well, I don't know if it exactly lends itself to standard kits. Sorry y'all, I had to take a little break right there. But as I was saying, I don't know how well standard type kits with full boxes and washi tape and everything would work in a passion planner. I guess I could make some little test kits. I don't know why I pulled up the longer strip first. I guess I can make some test kits for myself and see how I get along and maybe show them to y'all in Plan With Me's and see where we go from there. All right, now let's do the bottom washi. All right, there we go. Let's grab the weekend banner. I'm thinking that I might save the full boxes to put down throughout the week. So we can do the sidebar now. And my Bible verse for this week is Psalm 121 verses 1 and 2. All right, and below that, as usual, I'm going to put down my Happy Memory Winston sticker. And I will fill those in later. So now we can zoom in and I will start memory planning the week. So as I said, on Monday, we were still on vacation. So the first thing we needed to do in the morning was pack and clean and check out our Airbnb. So I'm gonna grab a travel sticker for that. And I'm actually gonna use one of our new overstuffed suitcase Winstons because I am such an overpacker. Okay, then we made a quick stop at Safeway to grab a Paddington Beanie Baby because I had seen it a couple days before when we were there to get groceries, and it was so cute and I really wanted to get it for Ashley, but she was like, no, I don't need that, blah, blah, blah. But then we were talking about it later and she said she decided she wanted it, so she let me go get it for her. So to mark our little Safeway trip, I'm going to use this blue car sticker, and that is from a shop that is closed now. I'll see if I can put a picture of the little stuffy on the screen because this was the cutest Beanie Baby ever. Okay, here we have that. I don't like how I put this car down though. Okay, that's better. Next up, we went to Manassas Battlefield, which is a national park. And y'all know me, I love national parks, I love history, and the Civil War is one of my big areas of interest. So I was really excited to go to Manassas. That was my first time ever being there, and I really enjoyed it. The weather was gorgeous, which is always nice, especially because that park is largely outdoors. All the staff was really nice. The exhibits were great. We did not have time to watch the park film because it was almost an hour long and we were kind of on a tight schedule, but we got to check out the museum and stuff and it was awesome. I really recommend that national park. And that little munchkin sticker is, of course, from Once More With Love. So after Manassas, we went to McKay's, which is a used bookstore chain. And they happen to have one up there. That one was interesting just because, well, they had a different variety of books. Like you could kind of tell they prioritize buying and selling different books than the one I normally go to. But also because the pricing was different, it seemed like everything, in my opinion, was either way underpriced or way overpriced. I could not believe the prices. And it evens out, you know, if everything is over or underpriced, then it kind of averages out. But I was like, that is so weird. Because I think my local McKay's has really good average prices. So I guess it just depends on who runs the McKay's, like who manages it and how the prices go. That is from Bubba Bear Studios, by the way. I did end up finding a bunch of stuff at this McKay's. I think I got like 15 or 20 books for around $40, so not a bad deal at all. So I went to McKay's, then we grabbed some lunch at this little old-fashioned 50s style diner. It was super cute. And I'm going to mark that with a fork and knife sticker. That's actually from this shop that is now closed. Okay, lunch at Jukebox, and then it was time to drive home. So let me grab another car sticker. I think for this trip I'm going to use this one, which is from Happy Dea. And on the way home, we stopped at this little roadside farmer's market type thing. It wasn't really a farmer's market because it was a building, but it sold fresh produce and all that good stuff, and it had a little deli inside. It was called Yoder's, by the way. And it's actually an Amish and Mennonite market. And I wanted to go in there because Amish and Mennonite people make the best chocolate covered marshmallows, which is one of my favorite treats of all time. So I wanted to see if they had any, and they did. So I went and got some of those. And they were delicious. Not my all-time favorite One, I will admit, because my favorite chocolate covered marshmallow ever was from an Amish market in Ohio, actually. And this was in Virginia, but it was still really good, and I'm glad I stopped there to get a couple. So to mark that, let me see if I have my little chocolate Winstons. They had some other good stuff there too. I know my mom got some Chow Chow, and I think Ashley got some spice blends or something like that. It was a really cute little store. I would definitely go back. All right, Yoders. So then we arrived home, which was great because it was a pretty long drive home from Virginia. So for arriving home, I think I'm going to use a little Winston holding a heart, just like that. And at the end of the day, I did need to wash my hair, so I'm going to mark that as well. And I'm going to use a little Dottie sticker from Sweet Davis Paper. She matches perfectly. All right, over to Tuesday. So this day was back to reality, so to speak. It was also April Fool's Day, which was hilarious because I forgot to set my alarm back on for the return to reality. So my alarm did not go off on Tuesday, which doesn't matter super much because I do work from home and work for myself. I just thought it was kind of hilarious that the alarm did not go off on April Fool's Day, because I woke up and I was like, it is so light in here. Why is it so bright in my room? And then I realized the time, what time it was. So yeah, that was funny. And of course, to mark the alarm not going off, I have to use one of my Monday Winstons, since Tuesday was my Monday this week. All right, so we have that marked. Then I went to the gym. So let's get a workout sticker. For today, I'm going to use the treadmill sticker from Happy Daya. All right, and then when I came home, I wanted to unpack because I hadn't done that the night before. I'm going to mark unpacking with this little suitcase sticker, which is from Carly Plans. Yeah, Carly Plans. And again, all these shops will be linked below. And I do have a coupon code for my own shop if you are a first-time customer, so definitely check that out. After unpacking, I also wanted to meal plan. And I think those stickers are in my cooking section. Oh, yep, they are. And these are really cute. You don't even have to write with them because they have text right on the sticker. So meal plan. Then I needed to go get groceries. I'm going to mark that with this little girl sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. I kind of think I want to put that on a box or label of some sort. Let's go with this blue one. Okay, all the run is marked. I made my little banana bake that I bake all the time. I'm going to mark that with a banana doodle from my shop. After that, I had to do some laundry. And I'm going to use this little Winston because he's the last one on our sheet. And then in the evening, I did some journaling about our trip, which was really fun. So let me grab a journaling sticker. I think I'm going to use this one from Hubman and Chub Girl. I also have a coupon code for that shop down below. And at the end of the day, I want to mark starting a new book. So, let me see. I'm going to put down a label first off. And then I think this light blue reading Winston. The book that I started was called Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lisa Turkhurst. It's a kind of self-help / memoir combination book, and I definitely cannot fit that entire title on this label, so I'm going to abbreviate. Perfect. Now we go to Wednesday, and I started the day at the gym, so I'm going to grab another workout sticker. For this one, I'm going to use a little kettlebell, which is from Bubba Bear Studios as well. And then when I got home from the gym, I wanted to do my weekly budget. That little money Winston is from my shop, of course. And then I think I want to put down a full box, maybe, or maybe I'll do it after I marked that I needed to film, edit, and upload a video. I'm going to put down this YouTube bear sticker that's also from Bubba Bear Studios. Okay, now let's do a full box. I'm just going to go with this really nice star pattern. And then I went for a walk. So for that, actually, I'm going to take this little Winston with the butterflies, which is from was from our April sampler. Wow, I can't talk. So cute. And it really says outdoorsy type of spring stuff to me. Okay, then when I got home, I needed to fold and put away all of the laundry. So, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to use one of my fold laundry stickers from Happy Daya. Again, they have the words on there, so you don't even have to write the words, which is really nice. And then I did some crocheting. So let's grab a crochet sticker. I actually just got these new crochet stickers from Carly Plans. My friend sent them to me. So thank you again, Beth, if you are watching this video. These are so cute. Put that right there. Okay, over to Thursday. So on this morning, I took the trash out first thing. I'm going to mark that with this little guinea pig sticker. That is from Little Love Plans. And then I went to the gym, of course. And to mark this day's trip, I'm going to use a little sneaker sticker that's from my shop. Okay. And then I had a bunch of little admin tasks to do today. So how do I want to mark that? I think I'm just going to put down this half box with the space in the center. And then grab a working sticker. I pick this one from Happy Daya, and I'm going to write work underneath it, just so I don't have to list out all the random things I was doing. And of course that took up a good portion of my day, so I'm going to add this little flag sticker from the kit underneath to denote that. After work, I wanted to get some writing done, so I'm going to grab a writing sticker. I love how this is coming out so far. It's so pretty. For writing, I think I'm going to use this little pencil, which is from Creating & Co. After that, I went for a walk again. And I'm going to mark that with my favorite little sunshine sticker, which is also from my shop. And then I wanted to do some more crocheting and also wash my hair. So I think I might put down the wash hair sticker first and then kind of see how much room I'm working with. There's the Shower Winston, and I'm going to pair that today with this wash hair script from Sweet Avis Paper. Okay, now let's grab that crochet sticker. Going to use another one from the Carly Plans sheet, just a different color. All right, up to Friday, and of course the first thing we have to put down on Friday is our Made It to Friday sticker. I'm going to go with this bright blue one. Put that right there. And then I'm going to mark going to the gym. And on this day, I started a new audiobook. So I want to mark that specifically with a little headphones sticker from Bubba Bear Studios. I always get those two shops mixed up. So the book was called Wormwood Abbey, and it's a cozy fantasy novel, which, okay, I liked the book. I gave it 4 stars, but cozy fantasy, well, I don't really read fantasy at all, but cozy fantasy is definitely an unusual genre for me. It was fun to try something new, but I don't know if it's my thing, you know? But I kind of want to continue the series because it's really popular and a lot of my friends have read it, so I don't know, I might keep it going just for that, just so I can talk to them about it. Anyways, next up I want to mark doing my Friday cleaning routine. And I think for this day, just for fun, I'm going to use this declutter sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. All right, and then after that, I wanted to bake my mom's birthday cake because my mom's birthday was actually on the 7th. You can see my little tab right there for the kit I want to use, but we celebrated over the weekend. So I baked her cake on this day. Going to put down a half box to mark that. And this year I switched it up. My mom usually asks for carrot cake on her birthday because that's her favorite cake, but this year she said I could make whatever I wanted. So I thought I would try a new recipe, and I did a white chocolate raspberry cake. It was pretty good. My mom really liked it, so that's all that matters. And for baking, I'm going to use this baking bunny sticker, which is from my shop, but I don't sell those anymore. All right, bake birthday cake. Then I went for another walk. Oh, actually, at the end of this day, I finished a book, so I want to put that down first, just so I know how much room I have to work with. So I think I'm going to put down this blue. It matches that blue pretty well. So I'm going to put this down at the bottom right here. And also go ahead and put down my 3 stars that I gave to this book. Okay, now we can mark that walk. And let's find a different sticker. I'm going to go with this really cute one, again from Happy Dea. And then after my walk, I needed to do some laundry. So much laundry this week. I guess it was all from being on vacation. But that doesn't really make sense because we had a washer dryer in our condo that we rented and we used it. So yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of laundry this week, I guess. And I'm going to use this laundry sticker, which is from Happy Dea as well. Okay, and then in this little bit of space right here, I'm going to mark that I took a bath. And I think I'm just going to put in this adorable sloth taking a bath from Sweet Avis Paper right there. Okay, and the book I finished was Lakeshore Park by Megan Walker. It was fine. It was a cute little historical romance, just didn't wow me. It was very middle of the road. All right, over to the weekend. As usual, I slept in on both days. So let's mark that. For Saturday, I'm going to use this Sleeping Girl from Pumpkin Paper Co., which is closed now. I so wish that shop was still open. That was always one of my favorite shops. And then for Sunday, let's see. I think I'm going to go with this little blue panda from Happy Dea. And as I said, we celebrated my mom's birthday on this Saturday, so we spent most of the day with her. The first thing we did was go to the local arboretum, and it was the perfect day to go there. It was so gorgeous. I'll put some pictures up on the screen. All the flowers were bloomed out. The weather was amazing. It was sunny, 75 degrees. Absolutely perfect. And I took so many pictures while we were there. I think I'm going to use this little camera girl from Stick with the Plan Co. to mark going there. Okay, and then we all went out to lunch at this place called Melt, which is a gourmet grilled cheese shop. It's really good. We all love it. Every time we go, I try to get something new. It's hard though because their food is really good and I want to keep getting the same things, but it's also fun to try new stuff. And that fork and knife sticker is from a kit that I got from Orange Umbrella Co, I believe. It was in my leftovers binder. And then after lunch, we came back to me and Ashley's place and we booked another vacation, which was very exciting. So I'm gonna mark that. We need like a happy / excited sticker. I think I'll use this one from Happy Daya. All right, and then I want to put down my last full box right here. Perfect. And I don't have much else to mark on this day. Oh, we cut her birthday cake on this day, so I do want to mark that. And I'm going to use this little cake sticker from Ohana Story. I think that shop has rebranded, so I will link their new shop down below. Okay, birthday cake, and then I finally finished my crochet throw that I had been working on for like 6 weeks. So that definitely is going on a half box. And we need a really excited sticker for that. I think I'm going to use this egg-sided sticker that I made for myself. All right, up to Sunday. I already have sleeping in marked, and then I wanted to go get groceries. Going to mark that with our favorite little grocery Winston. After that, I went for a walk in the morning, switching it up from always going in the afternoon / evening. Going to mark that with this little cloud and sun sticker. That's from my shop. Okay, and then I wanted to do some meal prep. I don't think I have meal prep stickers, or do I? Okay, I couldn't find meal prep stickers, but I am going to put down this half box, and then I'll just put down a cooking sticker. A little cooking Winston will do the job just perfectly. And then I did some reading out on the balcony, which was really nice. So let's grab a reading sticker. I think I'm going to use a glasses Winston. And I did that for quite a while, so I think I'm going to put down a flag for that. And that leaves me a... Oh, that's really crooked. Hold on. Ah, okay. think that's a little better, hopefully. Anyway, I have a little bit of space left. I think I'm going to mark that I drank some tea. I'll use this one from Sweet Avis Paper. Okay, and that is going to wrap up my week. So let me straighten up and zoom you out. There we have it, my friends. My first time using the new Progress Not Perfection Winston kit, and I love it. I think it looks so good. I'm so happy with how it came out, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put this spread together. As always, thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye!